when we think of Sri Lanka, we often like to think of it as the north of Sri Lanka and the south of Sri Lanka. But our culture sees it differently. The connections between the Nallur festival and the Katharagama festival, which was about a month ago, go back thousands of years. And so even though we might think that there are two different cultures in this country, the truth is our ancients knew, our ancestors knew that the unshakable bond of this country was the true culture of Lanka. And that is seen by the ideology, Commissioner, and the principles of the Nallur festival and the Katharagama festival. My dear friends, it's easy to divide things. It's easy to give leadership to division. It's easy to step away from something, to build a wall, to fight with each other. That's not difficult. And to give leadership to that is not difficult. When in one country we speak two languages, it's easy to give leadership to either one of those sides. If we don't speak each other's languages, then we will be divided. But can you see that we have a language that everyone in this country speaks, and that is our shared culture. There is something else. We share a future. What we do today will decide on our future. Do we go back to the past, or do we look towards a future, a modern Sri Lanka, a new Sri Lanka, where we focus on what unites us and not what divides us? That's the kind of leadership that we need, particularly for the young people who will attend this festival. Taking the time to understand the cultural strength of our nation and our people is critical, because then you will understand that we are two rivers flowing into the same ocean. Two rivers flowing into the same ocean. And this is a personal story for me, because my father was born in a village a few kilometers away from here, and my mother is from the deep south of this country, in Gaul. And so I have seen the personal strength, the personal experience of the beauty of unity in Sri Lanka. I have also seen the ugliness of division. But if we are thinking together for these young children here, of a modern Sri Lanka, not an old Sri Lanka, a modern Sri Lanka, then we must build that bridge towards that future. And that bridge must be built from the north to the south on this culture that we share. And we can do it together. And so, my dear friends, today, as we launch the Maharaja Media Network's 3 zones at Nallur, remember that we will not close this event at the end of the Nallur festival. Every single day of every single week of every single month, our teams spend sleepless nights and tireless days organizing religious events for Poya days, for Eid ul-Fitr, for Christian events, Roman Catholic events, Anglican events, Islamic events, Hindu events across our country. Not thinking about profit or ratings, but we want to show the world the strength of our diversity and our unity through that diversity. And I know that you are all with us in that journey. Anybody who is not for the future, who is not for a united future, is against the future of these children. They are against the future of our children, our own children. We cannot take a step forward if we are divided, my friends. Not one step forward, but we can take 10 steps backwards if we decide to divide ourselves. And this is the true calling of our generation. I wish all of you the courage to stand up for unity at every given chance.